Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Hillary at Performance Toyota. So today is going to be a big day because it's going to be all about our pickup truck, which one of the most famous out of obviously the two is the Tundra. First and foremost, when you see the Tundra, the first thing you end up looking at is literally how wide, how big, and how tall that she is. Honestly, a rugged truck that looks, even though she looks rugged, she definitely looks elegant still and extremely beautiful, that's for sure. So first and foremost is the matte black grille that goes right in the front, and then you do end up getting the actual Tundra embezzled right into the matte black grille on the bottom, right in between your two LED fog lights. Coming into the actual hood lines on the top, they both end up coming right in to kind of create that more of, I guess, triangle look, more sharp, and it just gives you more of that elegant look as well, considering that it's a really big truck. Now, coming to the actual headlights of the vehicle, again, extremely big, all over, coming right towards from the hood here and into the side of the vehicle. You do end up getting your reflectors on the side, a chrome trim that's inside the actual headlights, as well as your LED lights right in the middle. You do also end up getting a kind of vent design here, which it is an actual vent, so you can definitely feel that. It's not just a design or an accessory. And then coming over to the actual hood of the vehicle, this one specifically is the blueprint color, which I definitely love. It looks very, very nice, especially with your matte black wheel wells that are here. And then you do end up getting your 18-inch alloy wheels as well. Obviously, depending on which package you go to, you can go 18 or 19s, and then obviously go from there depending on how you like to customize your own truck, right? So there's definitely a lot of possibilities when it comes to a pickup truck. Coming also to the side of the vehicle, now you do end up also getting your matte black caps on your mirrors. And then as well as your blind spot indicator. Now this one specifically is your SR5 Tundra, so you do end up getting some safety features. If you go up from there though, you end up getting your brake assist, your lane assist, steering assist as well, and all of that. And then the Tundra name on the side of the actual door, which is really nice. Again, it goes really well with the actual blueprint of the Tundra. And then you do end up getting your indentations here on the bottom of the actual doors themselves. Now, this one specifically, like I said, SR5 Crew Max, your back seats are actually bigger. The just regular double cab is going to be a little bit smaller, especially in the actual cab of the truck. But this one specifically is bigger, so you do get more space. You are able to put a bit more stuff in there, and especially if you're going like even on a trip or anything like that, your passengers are gonna have a nice room to be able to just be comfortable in. So it's really nice. Now, specifically for this package, this is the long box. So you are looking at a 6.5-foot bed when it comes to this one. So definitely a monster truck. In my opinion, obviously considering that I love trucks, this one is definitely a great one, smooth riding as well. Now coming to the actual back of the vehicle, you do have your taillights over here, and then kind of like a black trim going on the side of the actual taillight. So you do end up getting that here, and then just the design of the taillight in general is very nice. It actually matches with the designs of your matte black bumper over here on the bottom. And of course, coming over, you see the Tundra logo on the back as well. Of course, 4x4. And then the actual cargo bed comes right down. So it doesn't come flying down, which is nice. It does have the hydraulics over here, and then it comes down slowly. So full resin bed, which is definitely great. You also have the option of putting a bed liner. So you do have that as well, just to give it more protection on the bed. All right guys, so just as a perspective, kind of just hopped on top of the bed just to kind of give you guys more of that perspective on the size of the bed. And when it comes to here too, so I'm like standing in the middle. So you do have room, You have all this space to be able to just put anything, wood planks, furniture, mattresses, whatever it is you guys do, whatever it is you guys want, you definitely have the space for that. You do end up also getting 4 hooks. So one here and on the actual corners at the back as well. You don't get a plug in this one like some of the other ones do. You have to go up packages to be able to do that. So there is that. You do end up getting a bit of like an indentation over here. So keep in mind whenever you guys are putting stuff in the back of here. So you do have this as well. When you're tying down anything, again, hooks are literally on the bottom or on the corner, sorry. Coming to the actual side of the tailgate, you do see Tundra on there. So one of those kind of Easter eggs that Toyota does that is amazing and just kind of unique in the Toyota lineup. So the fact that they did that is very, very nice and kind of one of those, you know, car enthusiast people like us that like to see something like that, which is nice. And then just kind of pop her up. Toyota on the actual handle. You have your backup camera here. And then the other thing too is your trailer hitch on the bottom here. As well as your plugs over here in case of anything at all. And of course you do end up getting your LED lights over here if it's dark or you're doing anything at nighttime, you do have it light up on both corners. Now also coming to the truck, because she's a Crew Max, let's go see exactly how she looks like inside the vehicle. All right guys, so this is the back seat of our Tundra. Again, Crew Max, so the cabin is going to be longer, wider, and a lot bigger. So you are able to actually sit in it properly. I know the regular cabin is a little bit shorter, so you don't have too much leg room, if anything at all, especially if you're tall and you have long legs. So this one is definitely a nice or a better alternative in case of anything at all. Now, when it comes to the actual trim of the inside, the doors already, you have like the rubber material here. Coming over here into the actual door handle, nice and sturdy. Now, when it comes to the actual door handles, a lot of our interiors, especially in the Toyota lineup, is black with a silver trim. This one specifically is black, but I don't think it's silver. I look at it more as like a goldish, grayish trim. So you do have that on the door handle. You have that over here as well as on the bottom. And then of course you end up getting your cup holders here, as well as your speakers on the actual doors. And that's gonna be how it looks on all 4 doors. Now the actual seats themselves, so you do end up having a handle over here, especially if you're kind of short like me. You're gonna be able to use it to actually jump up in here and be able to get in there. So you do end up getting your mats as well as your all-season floor mats. Now the one thing too, this one specifically is gonna be your fabric seats. Now with that being said though, it does have some of that like pattern and style on the seats that you don't lose quality for sure. Even in an SR5 truck, you don't lose any quality when it comes to your fabric seats or anything like that. So now the one thing too is now how do we use these seats in case we have to put anything in? Storage specifically, so you are gonna have basically a latch over here. So you're gonna end up pulling that and then it goes right up. So there is that, and then you can put stuff inside. Anything that you need, everything's gonna be right in here, and then the other side does go up as well in case of anything. The other thing too is having to do the actual seats. So again, latch over here, you kind of pull that, and they go right down. Same thing on the other one, and then that way you have that. And then you do also kind of have a bit of a storage space here, which is nice. In case of anything at all, papers, you don't want them flying around, you can definitely do that. All right, so now just sitting in the back of the truck already, you feel the space, you feel how big she is, you feel comfortable, which is definitely good considering pickup trucks are one of those things where you want to make sure that you're comfortable in, especially when you're driving such a big vehicle. You do end up having your cup holders here, a little bit of a storage space here, as well as your vents here to be able to feel the air, your AC, anything like that. Now the other thing too is just to kind of show you guys here, this one does again come up, and then you do have space in there to be able to actually look at or put stuff in there or anything like that. So that does come right down, and then on the actual passenger seat in the front is where you get that back pocket as well. I personally really like this, especially the Crew Max, because the cabin is nice and spacious. You don't feel so compact in here or anything like that. Again, she's a tall truck, so definitely headspace is really, really good in here. You have your kind of hook over here in case of anything, as well as your lights here on the top as well. Okay, so let's jump in the front and see how she looks. All right, so now that I'm actually in the driver's seat, first and foremost, power seats. So this is definitely one thing that's really, really nice. Even the fact that it's in the SR5, you end up getting your power seats in here. So that's very convenient. And for the actual steering wheel, you do have your leather wrap steering wheel, and it also comes with kind of that, like I said, goldish trim around your black, kind of gloss black trim around your buttons as well. And then you do also have that near your shift knob and all over here when it comes to your cup holders, storage space. So this one specifically doesn't have the wireless charger, but again, simple, different features like that are gonna be available on your other packages, like your TRD Off-Road, TRD Sport, anything like that. But the wireless charger, if you do end up getting it, just so you guys know, it does go up. It's not down like most vehicles that we have. So if you do have like a smaller phone, make sure you have something to kind of prop her up a little because it is kind of high. So just keep that in mind. Storage space, center console is very nice. The fact that you have a lot of storage space in here in case of anything at all. So you have one here, here, and then proper open with the two buttons on the side. And you get even more storage space. So if you have change in your pocket, you literally have change spots here. Your Type-C ports are there. And then again, you have space in here as well. Pretty deep, which is really nice in case of anything, especially when you're doing projects, you have a business, anything like that. You do have a lot of space that you probably will need to stay in the truck. So that's definitely really good. You have your drive modes, your tow haul here. So it's literally just the knob to be able to switch those over. And then your 2 high, 4 low. She is part-time for all-wheel drive, just so you guys know. So there is that. Now, with the one thing too is that a lot of pickup trucks tend to have a lot of buttons in your face. The fact that this one doesn't and is very flush, not too much. Again, Toyota's famous for trying and being nice and simple. When it comes to the actual buttons, you have your 4-way, your traction control is here, your AC or anything like that is all up here. And then you do end up getting your de-icer as well, which is going to be right over here on your left-hand side of the steering wheel. Your automatic shut-off is here, your heated steering wheel you do have, your lights are over here as well, and then the lights for the bed, the switch is over here as well, just so you guys know as well. And then, of course, you have your wipers, and then your lights over here. And then, like I said, you do get your safety features in here, so all your buttons are going to be on the steering wheel itself, as well as your display screen over here, so you can see anything that comes up. Again, Toyota is famous for their connected services, so you do end up getting that as well. Remote starter, any service maintenance that comes up. Your SOS button is up here as well, so roadside assistance, anything like that. So you do end up getting that. Sunglasses holder, which is nice. Now the other thing too, she doesn't have a sunroof on this one specifically, but if you push this button over here, the rear window actually comes all the way down. So just so you guys can see that, she does come up and down. So that's definitely a good one, especially because I know we love that rear window to go down just to give us a little bit more air or anything. So you do have those options. Again, depending on packages, you get both or just one. And then the actual screen itself with the bronze trim over here with that glossy black, very nice. And it also matches the blue on the outside that I personally really love. Or even if you go the white or black, 100% looks really, really nice. More storage space on the top here of your glove box. And of course your manuals and everything are right in there. So you do end up getting that. And then you do also get at the top of your screen, you end up getting your 12-volt or cigarette lighter port right here on the top. And you have all that, literally just a nice rubber material on the top. Considering that it is an SR5, you still get a lot of features in this vehicle, and you do end up getting quite a few things that you normally, especially in your older generation, would have to go up packages. So now that you don't really is very good, and of course saves you quite a bit of money as well. You see, we're all very excited about our 2024 Tacomas that are going to be coming out because, as we know, they're going to be basically like a mini Tundra. So that's going to be really nice to see, and hopefully we can get one in soon and see how we compare. Let me know what you guys think about our Tundras. If there's anything that you guys love, if you guys hate, or maybe there's something they should even redesign to kind of keep up with the Tacoma that finally got redesigned. So this one specifically is the 2023 SR5 long box, which means a 6.5 foot bed instead of the 5.5 foot bed that's the regular bed on the Tundras. So this 3-liter twin turbo 385 horsepower beast is definitely an amazing truck to have. She's smooth on the ride. Even though she's a big vehicle, she does handle very easily, very smooth. Now when it comes to this one, 1,100 pounds is what it tows, and as well as combined consumption fuel, 12.2 liters per 100 kilometers or so. So if that's what you like about the Tundras, let me know. If there's anything else maybe I've missed, or maybe I said something wrong, because we all know that's happened already. But guys, let me know, like, subscribe, and let's get out of here because it's starting to rain. Bye guys.